The Impatient Dawn. A beautiful bird beat its lovely wings against its cage, struggling in vain to gain its inborn freedom, only to settle on its perch, frustrated and defeated. Had I been granted but one wish at that moment, I would have opened the door, freeing those lovely wings which so ached with desire to fan the cool ethers. And then I realized that all about me were men and women, locked in their cages of thoughts and beliefs, far stronger than the bars imprisoning the bird. Many doors had been opened: religion, psychology, hobbies, work, all of which had been tried, but still no surcease from the beatings of the soul wings against the hateful cage. Most of them had retreated to their perches, dejected and frustrated, like a bird. Then came Jesus Christ, not as a teacher, but as a revelator of the new old dimension. The clear crystal stream of his new old consciousness flowed through the dark subterranean passages of human belief. With 1,001 parables and illustrations, did he give the world the power to arise into this plus value of life. Now and again, the gush up of his revelation has broke through the ground of established beliefs and spurted high into the air. As a gusher coming from the center of the earth, man has always explained the miracle by science or human reasoning, or, failing that, concluded he had been duped. But the stream continued on its urgent way, nearer and nearer the surface, diffusing 1,001 religious and psychological doctrines. The voice crying in the wilderness of human thought is now being heard through the confusing, difficult veils of theology, which has made that which was given unto a child something beyond the reach of man. Man proclaims that he believes in Jesus, but finds the miracles something outside his ken. Jesus insisted on the naturalness of this new dimensional teaching, eschewing any personal claim to it, dating it before Abraham. And again, in every word and deed, he showed it was not a special gift to any particular man, nor could it be learned from books, but is discovered within each one. The invitation is to every man, good, bad, or indifferent. If ye believe, and then follows a list of things which can only be classified under the heading of the fourth dimension, entirely outside and beyond the capacities of the three-dimensional human thinking, which has a beginning and an ending. Jesus is the first and the only revelator who made good his every statement. In the vernacular of the streets, he laid it on the table, proclaiming nothing he did not produce. When he said, "Receive your sight," sight was, where blindness had existed as an incurable condition. And likewise throughout the whole gamut of human difficulties, indicating that we have been hypnotized by the findings of the brain-mind and by judging according to appearances. All the world awaited his coming for eons of time, and all the world looks back upon it as the most momentous and the only new and original event to ever take place. With such startling simple statements as, "I am the door." He gave the keys to the kingdom, but men have rejected the simplicity of his teaching in favor of the findings of the microscopic human mind. The soul of you, that immortal being which did not die, which cannot die, stands pressing against the cage of human thought, even as the impatient dawn presses against the purple curtain of night, waiting, waiting, waiting for the password. If any man hear my voice, that is it. If any man hear my voice, he will rend the temple veil. The aurora of his immortality will draw back the dark curtain of night and frighten the evil constellations of human beliefs into oblivion. They shall disappear as raindrops falling upon a river, and Apollo, the soul, will come forth. His flaming, prancing chargers, breathing long rays of light and power, which shall penetrate the darkest forests of human fears, revealing a new heaven and a new earth. Diana, the negative subconscious embodiment, will fade. All the brilliance and color drained from her body by the understanding of light. She will vanish with her satellites, like a flock of sheep across yon mountaintop, and the shining new day will burst into expression. The restless, prancing steeds of the impatient dawn of your new day will no longer be held in check. You must arise and make the gesture of life, the gesture which is to reach through the paralysis of human thinking and limitations, impelled by the awakened soul of you, which can no longer be confined in the prison house of the beliefs of men. The impatient dawn is pressing against the door of your awakened consciousness, waiting to reveal to you the secret of your being, waiting to lead you into your God-given heritage, waiting, trembling, on the very brink of self-expression.